If you've been trying to get in shape, but you keep spinning your wheels, check this out. You've put in the effort, you've tried working out, eating better, following online programs. Heck, you might even start a diet, but somehow you're still not where you want to be. If you're being honest, it's frustrating. You feel like you're doing all the right things, but the results just don't match the work. Maybe you're losing weight, but it comes right back. Maybe you're getting stronger, but you don't see a real transformation. Maybe you're just tired of feeling like no matter how much effort you put in, nothing sticks. And that's where most people quit. They assume that they're not built for this. But let me tell you something, that's not the truth. The truth is that fitness isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart. The truth is, your approach hasn't been built to succeed long term. And the truth is, if you had the right plan, the right strategy, the right coaching, you'd already be making progress. Look, that's where we come in. But before we talk about how we fix this, let's talk about why you're stuck in the first place. It's because you're relying on motivation instead of systems. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever started a fitness journey feeling super motivated only to lose steam after a few weeks? Of course you have, because motivation is unreliable. Some days you wake up ready to crush your workout. Other days you'll hit snooze, telling yourself you do it later. Then later turns into never. And this is exactly why most people fail. Because when your success depends on how motivated you feel, you'll always be inconsistent. Now let me ask you another question. Do you rely on motivation to brush your teeth? No, you do it because it's a habit. It's part of your routine. Fitness works the same way. You don't need to feel motivated every day. You just need a system that keeps you progressing even when you don't feel like it. That system should include a structured workout plan tailored to your goals and lifestyle, a realistic nutrition strategy, not just some extreme diet, accountability and guidance so you don't fall off track. Without these, you'll stay stuck in a cycle of starting and stopping, making progress, then losing it. And this is exactly why having a coach matters. Because a coach gives you the structure, the strategy, and the accountability that motivation alone will never do. You're guessing instead of following a proven approach. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You jump from one workout plan to another, never sticking to one long enough to see results. You try random exercises you see on Instagram, hoping they'll work. You switch from one diet to another, expecting each one to be the answer. Most people approach fitness like they're throwing darts in the dark, hoping something sticks. But here's the problem. Random efforts lead to random results. A structured plan, on the other hand, progresses over time so your body adapts and gets stronger, focuses on what actually works, not just what looks good on the internet. It's designed for longevity, not just short-term results that disappear once you stop. If you've ever felt like you're working hard but getting nowhere, it's likely because your approach was built on trial and error, not a real strategy. This is why having a coach changes everything. Because when you have an expert guiding you, you don't waste time guessing what works. You follow a system that's already been proven to work. You're focused on the wrong metrics. Most people judge their progress solely by the scale. They step on it every morning hoping for a lower number. If it's down, they feel great. If it's up, they feel like a failure. But here's the thing. Your weight is just one data point, and an unreliable one at that. Your body changes in ways that goes way beyond the number on the scale. You're getting stronger. Your energy levels are improving. Your clothes fit differently. You're building muscle while burning fat, which doesn't always show up on the scale. When you only focus on weight, you're missing all the other signs that you're making progress. And when you don't see the number drop, you assume your efforts aren't working, even when they are. This is why tracking progress the right way is crucial. And this is why having a coach guides you, helps you see progress in ways you wouldn't notice on your own. You're doing too much too soon. The all or nothing mindset is one of the biggest reasons people fail. You go from never working out to trying to train 6 days a week. You go from eating whatever you want to cutting out entire food groups overnight. You try to change everything at once. Then you burn out in a few weeks. Sound familiar? Sustainable progress happens gradually, not instantly. Instead of trying to be perfect, focus on being consistent. Start with 3 workouts a week instead of forcing 6. Make small, sustainable changes to your diet instead of crash dieting. Allow yourself some little flexibility instead of aiming for all or nothing. Look, the people who succeed long term aren't the ones who go the hardest in the first month. They're the ones that stick with it for years. And that's exactly what we help our clients do. You're trying to do it alone. You don't have to. The reality is most people struggle because they don't have the right support. Think about any major accomplishment in your life. Did you do it completely by yourself? Probably not. You had guidance, accountability, and structure to help you along the way. Fitness is no different. When you try to do it alone, it's easy to second guess yourself, get frustrated when progress stalls, lose motivation and fall off track. But when you have the right education, a clear plan, and accountability from a coach, everything changes. So what do you do now? Now that you understand what's been holding you back, the next step is simple. Stop relying on motivation, build habits instead. Follow a structured plan, not random workouts. Track progress just beyond your weight. Focus on consistency instead of perfection. Surround yourself with support and accountability. Because at the end of the day, it's not about working harder. It's about working smarter. And the smartest thing you can do, stop trying to figure it out alone. If you've been feeling stuck, it's not because you're incapable. It's because you've been approaching it the wrong way. The way you approach fitness was never designed to actually work long time. But now you know better. And when you know better, you can do better. Look, your progress is in your hands. What you do next is up to you. If you're serious about getting results, let's build a real plan for you. Book a call today. No guessing, no gimmicks, just results.